You know what? I'm really not too sure how I got here exactly. I was sitting in a parking lot at a local store, and I just did a quick map search, and I saw this Black Rock Mountain in Clayton, and I said, "Yeah, I got to go over there one of these days." And this was like half an hour ago. So, I finished at the store and got in the car and kind of drove. And then all of a sudden I was pretty close to here. And I said, well, shoot, it wasn't that far anyway. And I said, well, I might as well go. You know why? Because it looked interesting. And I said, anything I can do that will make me feel good is my job. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for on the planet, is to feel good. And yeah, that sounds a little selfish, narcissistic, some people would say, but I would say we all are selfish and narcissistic. I mean, when it comes right down to it, that's the way the whole universe is built, right down to the single cell organism and the cells in your body, and and the living organism, we call the planet Earth. It all operates on the same principle, and that is do things that make, us feel good. Each one of us. So here I am, and I'm looking around. This is pretty amazing. I found out something. I drove up here, and I went past a sign that said the Eastern Continental Divide. Okay, well, I knew that the Appalachian Mountains were, pretty significant, but I didn't really know that there was an Eastern Continental Divide. Maybe I did at one point, but apparently I forgot. So the elevation is 3,471 feet. Okay, so what, right? But that was interesting to know, and I got some satisfaction out of that. And that's what it's about. It's being satisfied. It's being joyous. It's finding the higher vibrational tone. Always. So I got up here and I said, wow, look at this. That is a pretty amazing view. That blob down there, that's Clayton. I think that's it. Or maybe it's over here. I'm not, it's kind of hard to tell in this video, but you get the idea. With the thing that looks like a town there, well, that's a town, and it's Clayton. And so all I'm saying is you should do these things. The action part is not so important. Well, why is that? Because the action, when I say action, I'm talking about, the physical action out here. There's two kinds of action. There's the out here, I'm kind of put the divider at the back of my eyeballs just because that's how it seems to be. But so there's the physical action out there, and when I say action, that's what most people are thinking anyway. But there's also mental action. There's the imaginary action. There's the vibrational action. It's be a doer and not just a hearer of the word. Now, to me, be a doer means mental action, because you're hearing within that context. Do what I'm saying to do, which is see, feel, be a vibrational match to that which you desire, because otherwise it will not show up. That's the law of attraction that we've been talking about forever. And so be a doer. And when I say doer, I don't mean get out there and wrestle the world to the ground. That's not going to work, because there's no world really out there. The only thing that's out there is the illusion, the Maya, as the ancients used to call it, Maya, which is an illusion. That's what it is. The illusion is out here, this park, what we see. the earth, its vibration, its frequency, its tone, smoke and mirrors, okay? It is coming from in here. So, if you want to change out there, you got to change in here. This is the doing. So, just some thoughts I just wanted to throw out there, and also kind of give you some good scenery to look at the same time. Thanks for listening.